Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. 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 Jaya Jaya Ram. Jaya Jaya Ram. Om Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitayah Pataye Namaha. Om Shri Ramachandraya Namaha. Atulita Baladhamam Hemashailaabhadeham Danujavana Krishanum Jnaninam Agraganyam Sakala Gunanidhanam Vanaranam Adhisham Raghupati Priya Bhaktam Vatajatan Namami. Raghupati Priya Bhaktam Vatajatan Namami. Om Shri Hanumate Namaha. Om Dhyayami Chinmayanandam Gurudevam Mahamatim Premapurnam Kriyashilam Sada Lokahite Ratam Kripalum Sundarakaram Samartham Satyadarshinam Vacha Tattva Prakashinya Shoka Moha Vinashinam. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Om Namah Shri Tulsi Dasa Sadvarishtaya Dhimate Puritam Hridayam Yena Rama Premamrite Name. Om Shri Tulsi Dasaya Namaha. Hari Om, a warm welcome. Bhagavan Ramchandra ji is being indicated by Maharshi Valmiki ji as to where he has to stay. And then we also saw it is very important for all of us to develop all virtues within us so that the heart becomes clean, the heart becomes quiet, the heart becomes a place suitable for Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra ji and the Parivara to come and stay. Therefore, Hey Rama, please stay in the heart of the devotee is the call. And how? In the form of Jnanam and Vairagyam. Yesterday we saw. We should make our heart in such a fashion that it is, so comfortable. Ramchandra ji feels at home and settles down permanently. That is what we want. Right? He should not feel suffocated. He should not feel disturbed, pained, etc. Very interesting anecdote I read somewhere. One man goes to a pet shop, pet cats and birds, parrots, like etc. Other pets also. There's a shop which sells that. This man goes to the pet shop and says, "Sir, I want this list of pets for me. Please provide." So the man, "Oh, sure, sir. Very good. You have a list. Very nice. Please give." And then he sees in the list. And what does he see? Wow, very interesting. Please be attentive. Rats, 2 dozens. Huh? Rats? Yes, sir. Cockroaches, 6 dozens. Huh? Sir, what have you written? Please read the whole thing, sir. Okay. 123 mosquitoes. Sir, are you with your sense? There is one last one. Please read that. 10 dozens of lizards. All these you provide. He said, "I don't have any of them. But however, out of my curiosity, I will ask you, sir, why do you need all this?" He said, "See, my landlord, I have been staying in a rented house. My landlord said, you have to give back the house when you leave exactly the way I have given it to you. So, the way I found the house, I have to give it back to my owner, and my owner gave the house with all these. Now I have to return all that. So please give me all of this. I have to put it back inside the house and then vacate." It might sound funny, isn't it? Think. See, in a house of rats and cockroaches and mosquitoes and lizards, who can live peacefully? And we know our people. One lizard in the corner of the roof, for the rest of the time they are there in the kitchen cooking, their dhyana will be on the lizard. Bhagavan is there in the, these days Bhagavan is in the kitchen itself, in attached, we have attached bathroom, in kitchen we have attached puja room. Isn't it? One shelf. And in that Bhagavan and all. If that much of dhyanam was given towards Bhagavan, this person would have got realized also. Would have crossed the ocean of samsara, but that is not considered at all. Lizard dhyana, meditation on the lizard. One lizard. And here, this person is asking for so many lizards, cockroaches, 123 mosquitoes. Think. 2 dozens of rats. Hi Ram. Think. Just as we cannot live in a house of rats, lizards, mosquitoes, cockroaches. How can anyone live peacefully? Similar are our vices. VICES. And what are they? Kama, koha, mada, manana, moha. Kama, krodha, mada, moha, lobha, chobha, raga, droha. All this we saw yesterday. All of them are like these lizards and mosquitoes and think. When all such, and they are all pets for us actually. How we love desires. We love to get angry and throw tantrums upon others. Isn't it? Mother, konyo asti sadrsho meya. All that we have, and we are attached to that. Please note. Please be very attentive. These are all, it may sound funny when we speak, it may sound funny when we listen from somebody, but these are all the facts. The fact is that we have these many unwanted species in our house. Think. So, Valmiki ji says, in that house, Tinike hridaya basahu Raghuraya. Hey Raghuraya, please stay in that place where Kama, Koha, Mada, Mana, Na, Moha. Na goes with all of them. Please. Na Kama, Na Koha, Na Mada, Na Mana, Na Moha. Lobha, Chobana, Ragana, Droha. The one who has none of these vices, Jinake Kapata Damba Nahimaya, in whose heart there is no deceitful thinking, Kapata, Damba, arrogance, and then Maya, who is out of Maya, meaning the one who does not get deluded by the whims and fancies of the world and lives a very pure life. Tinike Hridaya Basahu Raghuraya. This is one thing we saw. Then, yesterday we ended with a thought. Please have all of them. So, we were wondering, have Kama, have Krodha, have everything. But how do you say we should have that and how can Rama come? The idea here is, all of them, you divinize them. You have Kama, desire, have desire for the Lord. You have Krodha, have Krodha upon yourself, your own vices, your own shortcomings, have Krodha and then get over them. Get out of them. Think. Mada Ahankara. You have Ahankara, but divinize that Ahankara. What is that Ahankara? I may be working with the Sharira Mana Buddhi Chitta Ahankara, but the one who is making it happen is that real capital I, that self, that Brahman, that Bhagavan, who is in me, working in and through me as the very life principle. Hridaya kuhara madhye kevalam brahma matram aham iti sakshat atma rupena bhati. That Bhagavan is in me. Truly I am that Bhagavan, but unfortunately, indiscriminately, I have identified myself with the Sharira Mana Buddhi Chitta Ahankara. And therefore, all those lakshanas of a samsari, Kama, Krodha, Mada, Mana, Moha, Ityadi, I have identified, and therefore I am unable to do that. Channelize all those energies, divinize, let them be there. Have desire for Bhagavan, have Krodha on your own bad qualities, not on others. They are worthless. Not required to have anything about with others. Why? They are not permanent. That is not what I want. Even if I am seeking from them, what do I seek? That happiness. Rama Ananda Swarupaha. Is it not? Rama Ananda Swarupaha. When Ananda Swarupaha, Rama itself will come here, why go behind all these whims and fancies? Think. And then have pride. What pride? I am having Bhagavan Shri Ramchandraji in my heart. I am so happy. Have pride for that. Think. Mana. Mana is pride again. Moha. Na moha. Delusion. Have delusion. Of what? Delusion that these whims and fancies of the world, they are all delusion. I don't have to think about them. I am beyond all those Maya. Therefore, I am with Bhagavan Shri Ramchandraji. Like that, if you go on checking, you will find all of those vices can be diverted as a divinity in me, seeking Him and Him alone. From that standpoint, nothing wrong. Secondly, only when I identify with this Sharira, all these are there. I shift my identity from this limited Sharira Mana Buddhi Chitta Ahankara to the unlimited Bhagavan. When I shift my identity to Bhagavan, let Kama, Krodha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya, all let them all be. What does it matter to me? Like, two neighbors are there. The other neighbor, who is just away with a wall, the other side of the wall is the other neighbor, who drinks, smokes, speaks filthy language. How does it matter to me? He's on the other side. Let him do whatever he wants. He has got very, very costly bottles. I don't drink. Why should I bother about him? If I also drink, then there again that jealousy will be there. I don't drink. When I don't drink or when I don't smoke, how does it matter as to what brand of the drink he has, what brand of the cigarette he uses? Does he use ordinary cigarette or does he use a very high quality cigarette? Gurudev used to mention those names. 555, some Rothmans and all. When he used to give examples during our classes, Gurudev used to use these names. Whatever he may have, it doesn't make any sense to me. Why it doesn't make any sense to me? I have nothing to do with that. I am busy with my own things, isn't it? Similarly, Kama, Krodha, Mana, Moha, etc. does not belong to me. Let it be there. How does it matter to me? Think. One, divinize all of them, or two, udasinata, ignore all of them. Don't take it into consideration. I am busy. I am busy with Bhagavan. When I am busy with Bhagavan, I have no time to think of all these things. All these vices, Tyage naike amritattvamanashuhu. Tyagena meaning what? Giving up all of them. What do you mean by giving up all of them? Giving up importance, giving up relevance of all these things in my life, and my life is dedicated towards Bhagavan and Bhagavan alone. Then none of them can come and touch me. In Kannada there is a song, Yare Kugadali, Ure Horadali, Nanna Nemmadige Bhangavilla. Let all of them scream, let all of them come and dance in front of me, let all of them try to persecute me. I am unattached. Asangoham, 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 punaha. I have no sangha with all of them. I am with him. Sabke priya sabke hitakari, dukha sukha sarisa prasamsagari, kahi satya priya bachana bichari, jagata sobata sarana tumhari, tumahi chadi gati dusari nahi, Rama basahuti na ke manamahi, जननी समजानहि पर नारी, धनु परावबिशते बिषभारी, जे हर्षहि पर संपति देखी, दुखित होहि पर विपति विशेषी, जिनहि राम तुम प्राण पियारे, तिनके मन शुभ सदन तुम्हारे, स्वामी सखा पितु मातु गुर, जिनके सब तुम तात, मन मंदिर तिनके बसहु, सिय सहित दो भ्रात सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. I read the 130th verse only, which is under consideration. The rest of the part which we are supposed to see. And then, yesterday we also referred to one sutra from the Narada Bhakti Sutra. Asankalpat jayet kamam krodham kama vivarjitam Arthanarthe kshaya lobham bhayam tatvavamarshanaat. There we said asankalpat, meaning not having sankalpa towards the whims and fancies of the world. My sankalpa is only with the Lord. When my sankalpa is only towards gaining the Lord, the Vishaya Sakti does not matter. Thus, Jayet Kamam, win over desires by desiring Bhagavan. You remember? You must have desire, but have desire to gain the knowledge of Bhagavan, whereby Jayet Kamam, win over the desires for the whims and fancies of the world. Krodham Kama Vivarjanat. When Kama is not there, Krodha is also not there. Why? All the vices starts from Kama. If Kamam is removed, all of them are removed. Therefore, the best way is what? Yesterday we also made a mention. Tasminneva karaniyam. Kama tasminneva. Krodha tasmin. Everything you turn it towards him, meaning divinize everything. Tasminneva. That is what it means. Tasmin, meaning unto him you do everything. You want to scold, you scold Bhagavan only. Bhagavan, why are you not giving me that knowledge of yours? I don't like all these things. I have kamam towards you. I want to gain your knowledge. Think. Turn it towards. Tasmin eva karaniyam. Therefore, when we divinize all our vices and turn towards him, all the other vices will drop on its own. Balastavat krida saktaha, tarunastavat na krida saktaha. Think. When I grow over, the smaller ones drop. When I grow over, smaller things drop. Who has to decide? I have to decide, please. I alone can decide. Even Bhagavan is incapable of deciding what I want. That is the best part of it. Why? Mind is a culprit. So, beware of the mind. And then, now see, continuing, and I'll tell you one thing. It is not at all so easy as we speak. Remember this. It is not at all so easy. Even divinizing is not so easy. Why? Mind has the habit of running behind things and beings of the world. Whims and fancies of the world. That is why even if we sit in the God's room for japa, japa does not happen 100%. 1% or 2% by mistake it may happen. Otherwise, mind is lost. Think. That is why mana eva manushyanam karanam bandha mokshayoho. Mind alone is the karanam. Bhagavan is not karanam, please. Bhagavan does not give desires in your mind, but Bhagavan does not liberate you by himself. Bhagavan is only a sakshi. Bhagavan is only a sakshi. It is our mind which wants. It is our mind which doesn't want. Think. And both for happiness. I want something or somebody for happiness. I do not want this and I do not want that person or people for my happiness. One wants to get married for happiness. One wants to divorce immediately for happiness alone. Think. I want to eat something for happiness. I don't want to eat that thing for happiness only. When the desire is thus turned towards Bhagavan, Bhagavan alone I want for happiness, then the other things will automatically drop. And let us be very clear, it is not that easy. There is an earthquake in our mind. Want, don't want, I want, I don't want, I want, I want. Rama. Now see, we have understood Kama is the cause for all problems. Underline. Italics, bold. Kamam alone is a cause. All our problems, whatsoever it may be, starts because of kamam. Agitations of the mind, disturbance of the mind, suffering at the mental level, all of them are because of what? Kamam, desire. Once the desire is removed, the cause is removed. Please note, I have told about this earlier also. The 3 laws of LAWS, laws of causation. What are the 3 laws? There cannot be an effect without a cause. What is the cause here? Kama. What is the effect? Beggary from the world. Please, 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 please. Is it not? If that is not there, or become angry. Kama is a cause. There cannot be an effect without a cause. Effects are nothing but cause itself in different forms. Cause alone are the effect. Think. We gave the example, very appropriate example, gold, chain, bracelet, anklet, finger ring or ear ring. Okay, ear ring, whatever. Some people put bangles here, or some people put bangles here, whatever. All are effects of one cause, gold. If you melt all of them, you will get only gold. Is it not? I don't want the bangle, I want the gold. If you remove the gold, bangle will not remain. Think. If I remove the gold, chain will not remain. Is it not? Effects are there, but cause is kamam. If I remove that kamam, mind is fully available for ramam. Think, remove kamam, then there is Rama. When you bring Rama, Kama will go. When you bring Kama, Rama will go. Choose. Rama will not choose, please. It is a foolish thinking that Bhagavan, I don't know why you think he is unemployed? In a way he is unemployed because all of us are busy, so he is unemployed only from one standpoint. Otherwise, Bhagavan has nothing to do with our passion, lust, desire, blah, 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 kama, krodha, lobha. Bhagavan has nothing to do. In fact, Bhagavan has nothing to do with our bhakti also. That is the highest truth. Bhagavan does not have anything to do with anything. Our mind is the culprit. Kama is the culprit. Therefore, from the effect, third law, from the effect, when the cause is removed, nothing remains. From the bangle, when gold is removed, bangle does not remain. Think. There cannot be an effect without a cause. Effects are nothing but cause itself in different forms. From the effect, when cause is removed, nothing remains. So the entire gamut of our samsara is kamam. Remove kamam, nothing will remain. Mind is available for Bhagavan. Think. Therefore, and in the next house, Valmiki ji says, Hey Rama, then where else can you stay? Sabke priya, sabke hitakari. Hey Rama, those who are sabke priya, who are the beloved of all. And sabhitakari, the one who works for the good of others, not for one's own self. In our case, we all work for ourselves. Even people, some people even do something to others, and while doing, they want somebody to click a photograph. and then share it in all the social media, then it is not good activity. It may be a good activity from one standpoint. For the other person, some gains may have taken place. But for me, it is a selfish attitude. A selfish activity only. Think. Sabahitakari, who is the well-wisher of all, without any ego in it. And Dukha Sukha Sarisa Prasamsagari, the one to whom Dukkha and Sukha both are one and the same. He is unaffected by both of them. He is not elated when Sukha comes or deflated when Dukkha comes. His mind accepts everything. Maybe it works towards the right direction. If there is some Dukkha coming up, he will be a witness and check what is the problem. See if something can be done. If nothing can be done, be quiet. Sahanam sarvadukkhanam apratikara purvakam chinta vilaparahitam satitiksha nigatite. How many times we have studied this? When Sukha comes, don't get elated, and then the fall will be very harsh. The more you go higher, the falling will be terrible. Some people are there, will come and praise you so much. Oh, Swamiji, because of you only. Beware. Dangerous. Because they'll put you on the pedal, on the gopuram, and then they will go away. You can't even come down. And if you come down, you will fall. Therefore, beware. Prasamsa Gari Sarisa, the one who does not get affected by applause or people abusing. Neither of them belongs to me. You praise. Why do you praise? Because there is some virtue in me. That virtue belongs to him. I have no role to play. If they abuse, check whether the abuse has got some truth in it. If the abuse has got some truth in it, quietly work on it, clear it. Over. Topic is over. Therefore, getting worried, getting angry, getting agitated does not solve the problem. Keep a calm and quiet mind. Keep a calm and quiet mind. Look at it as it is. Do not bloat it out of your own mind's unnecessary thoughts. Generally, we bloat so many things and create such a havoc, throw tantrums and make things so horrible, and it makes even worse the condition, the situation. Be calm. If somebody praises, be calm. All virtues belong to him. All goodness belong to him. Idanna mama. Offer it unto him, unto his feet. Remain calm. Somebody abuses you, check. If there is some problem with me, correct. It is okay. To err is human. To forgive is divine. Forgive yourself not create it again. Forgive yourself. It's okay. It has happened. Mind's ways. It has happened. Now I will be alert. I will be vigilant. And with that attitude, surrender unto him. Kayena, vacha, manasa, indriyairva, buddhyatmanava, prakrutehe svabhavati yadyat karomi, narayanayeti samarpayami. Surrender unto him. Be calm. Be quiet. Accept. Accept situations as it is. Look at that. Dukha, Sukha, Sarisa Prasansagari. The one who is at poise. Kahahi Satya Priya Bachana Bichari. The one who speaks truthfulness. At the same time, with polite words, not hurting. Very important. You go to someone, you are looking terrible. Why, Ram? Think. It will bring so much of disturbance for that person, and because of that, even for you also. Satyam priyam hitancha vada. There is a very beautiful Subhashita, I will read it for you. Avicharya na vaktavyam. Do not speak without thinking. What is the thinking there? When I say something, will it hurt that person, or will it hurt me? Will it hurt others? Will it bring discomfort to others? Check. Avicharya na vaktavyam. Vaktavyam suvicharitam. Examine properly. Clarity has to be there. And suvicharitam. Examine properly. And once you see that there is a, the right way to speak, speak in such a way that again, speak the truth, but in a nice way. Like how Rama told Kaikeyi, Father has given me the kingdom of forest. He did not say, Father has thrown me into a forest, he has sent me on exile. All that he did not say. What did he say? Pita kananu rajadinhi. Father has given me the kingdom of forest. It is a truth. In both ways, the truth is the same. But the way it is being told. Look at that. Bachana priya vichari, satya vichari. Therefore, the one who thus speaks, avicharya navaktavyam, vaktavyam suvicharitam, kincha tatraiva vaktavyam. Speak little only when it is required to be spoken. Kincha tatraiva vaktavyam yatroktam saphalam bhavet. On speaking which, saphalam, everybody should be happy. That particular purpose for which you speak must be successful. Think about it. Avicharya navaktavyam, vaktavyam suvicharitam. Kincha tatraiva vaktavyam yatroktam saphalam bhavet. How beautiful. And we learn from Ramchandraji what to speak, how much to speak, and what not to speak. When to speak, when not to speak. All these are called ornaments of speech. Hey Rama, a person who thus speaks wherever required, whatever required, truth and with vinamrata. Jagata sovata sarana tumhari. The one, even in waking state, or sovata, even in deep sleep state, dream sleep state, whichever state he may be, the one who constantly thinks only about you. Jagata Rama, Sovata Rama. There is one bhajan, I don't remember the right words, I will try to get. Jagata Rama, Sovata Rama. Like that, there is one song, I will try to get that song. Beautiful song. Whichever state you may be, waking, dream, deep sleep state, the mind which is constantly thinking of Rama. Please. Tumahi chadi gati dusara nahi. There is no abode other than you. Hey Rama, for that person, there is nothing else. Anyatha sharanam nasti. I have no other sharana. Tvameva sharanam mama. Look at that. Tumahi chadi. Other than you, gati dusara nahi. Rama basahoti na ke manamahi. Hey Rama, please take abode in such a beautiful heart. How beautiful. And he also gives another house. What is that? Janani samajanahi paranari. The one who takes other women, wife of other person, as the very mother. Meaning the one whose heart is pure. The one whose sight is pure. The one whose thought is pure. Dhanuparava bisha te bishabari. Other people's dhana. He looks at them as visha. Meaning what? He is comfortable. He is contented with what he has. He does not crave for other people's wealth. Dhanu parava vishate vishabari. He considered the other wealth as visha only. Je harashahi para sampati dekhi. And who rejoices to see the other person's prosperity. A very, very difficult thought. Huh? Very many times, of course, always I keep this in mind. Exceptions sustain. There are people, good people also, but normally we find if somebody is growing, we become jealous of that person. We call it as crab mentality. There is a very oft quoted example for that. One person in Japan, they would, what do you call it as, import crabs. A lot of people eat crabs there and all. So they import crabs. And they import from the other country. When the other country is exporting so much of conditions, rules, laws, etc., then the packaging, should be so perfect. Japan imports crabs from many countries, including our India. Other countries who sent, they perfectly followed the packing system and it was approved. Take approved. Crabs from America, approved. Crabs from this one, check. Okay, approved. Crabs were sent from India and there is no cover at all. That package did not have the cover. And there was one person working in Japan also who was in this field of business. And then immediately Japanese, no, how can the cover is not the rejected sent? This person said, don't worry, not a single piece of crab would have been lost, you take it inside. How do you say so? When one wants to climb up, 10 crabs will pull it down. Mentality. This was an example said, it is not my example. It is not to discourage or defame Indian idea here is when one crab climbs, other crabs pull it down. This is the mentality. Think. Therefore, one who sees others' prosperity does not become jealous of them, to pull them down, to bring ill fame to him, to make him get loss in his business. No. The one who is happy in others' prosperity. If required, he helps him to grow more. He may not have that prosperity, yet he supports him to grow. Je harashi para sampati dekhi. Dukhita hohi para vipati biseshi. When he sees other person is suffering, other person is in trouble, he feels hard. He feels unhappy. He feels sad about the other person's dukkha. He wants to go and console them with a good heart in him. Such a person, Jinahi Rama tumari prana piyare. Hey Rama, to whom you are the delight of life. Who has you only as his very life, who considers you only as his very life. Nothing in the world is required for him. You alone are his very life. Tinake mana subha sadana tumhare. And in their minds, hey Rama, sadana tumhare, that is the right abode for you. Now what does this all mean? All these are virtues when even vices are divinized and turned towards the Lord, then there is no vice at all. All becomes virtue. And remember, the one culprit should be killed. Kama. Think. Tinake manasubha sadana tumare. Swami sakha pitumatu gura jinake sabatumatat. Hey Tata, hey dear Rama, oh my beloved Rama, Swami, Sakha, Pitu, Matu, Gura, all of these, the Lord, Sakha, friend. Pitu, father. Matu, mother. Gura, preceptor, teacher, guru. Jinake sab tumatata. To whom you are everything. You are his Lord. You are his friend. You are his father. You are his mother. You are everything. Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva. Tvameva bandhuscha sakha tvameva. Tvameva vidya dravinam tvameva. Tvameva sarvam mama deva deva. You are everything. Hey Bhagavan. Hey Rama. Mana mandira tinake basahu. You go and stay in his temple of heart. Mana mandira. Siya Sahita do Bhrata, along with Sita ji, and both of you, two brothers, please stay in that heart. That is the right abode for you. There cannot be a better abode than that. Think. How beautiful. Now you will see another very, very beautiful set of abodes. What Valmiki ji guides Ramchandra ji, and then he will show the actual abode where Ramchandra ji has to go. This we will see tomorrow. Please note before I conclude for today. Many of these virtues are not or have not been our cup of tea. Meaning what? We may claim ourselves to be good. We may claim ourselves to be noble. We may claim ourselves to be great. But all of us have got all of these flaws in whichever degree it may be, varied degrees it may be, it is there in all of us. And the best part is, we can recognize them also. Now, what is our effort? The Bhakti Shastras say, having recognized that flaw, correct it or turn it towards him. When I say turn it towards him, I can do that flaw and then say, Kayena vacha manasendriya. No. That will not happen. Yes, Kayena vacha manasendriyaiva buddhyatmanava prakrite swabhavat karomi yadya sakalam parasmai narayanayeti samarpayami. When I say, it is with a asterisk. What is that asterisk? Conditions apply. What is the condition apply? That I will not repeat. To err is human. But recognizing that error and turning that error towards positive attitude by surrendering that error born out of ego at the feet of Bhagavan and recovering from that error and being simple. This is sadhana, and this is not so very easy, please. Listening to Ramayan will not make somebody good. Alright, listening to Ramayan, I gain the knowledge, and with that knowledge, I correct myself and channelize my energy towards Bhagavan. This is when my heart becomes eligible for Bhagavan to come and stay. This is our sadhana. We will continue tomorrow. सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम। सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय।